I'd like to begin by thanking the Elephant Block for the fourth straight year of opening up this beautiful restaurant to us on a Saturday. This ownership and a warm round of applause. I'd like to start by saying that my brother the other day pulled me to the side and said it must feel gratifying that in 5 years, a little bit less than 5 years, the Brookline-Cambodia Partnership, this group of teachers and students and staff and community members have been able to build a school in Cambodia, hire an English teacher for that school, and purchase a computer for that school. And also to send 2 trips of Brookline High students to Cambodia. This is the students from the Brookline Samlan School who we visited, and students from our group of kids who went last year with them, kind of intermixed with them. This is students from our 2012 trip, so our very, very first trip to Cambodia that we sent. You can see up here. You'll be able to see our 2013 trip. So here they are. A couple of them will be speaking to you momentarily, playing some traditional Khmer music with our hosts at Cambodia Living Arts. And in addition to those 2 trips, our third trip, 6 students who are here will be going on the trip in 2014 in about 3 weeks. So I am very proud of that. I'm also very proud of the fact that we are building a new partnership with an organization called the Harpswell Foundation, an organization run by Alan Lightman from MIT, which seeks to empower the next generation of women in Cambodia. We'll be having a speaker who will be telling us a little bit about that organization and talking a little bit more about the importance of girls' education in Cambodia throughout the presentation. So what I said to my brother is I am very proud of these accomplishments, but I'm equally, if not more proud, of how much support we've had by so many different people in the Brookline community. So thank you so much to everybody. We deeply appreciate your support. And what I'd like to do is give you a round of applause for coming to support us. Our next speaker is 2 students who have been leaders since they were freshmen at Brookline High School. They started in my 9th grade class, Aaliyah Buckner and Eliza Fox, and Bella Conway as well. But please welcome Eliza, Aaliyah, and Bella to the front.
Hi everyone. Can you hear me? Is this good? Yeah? Okay. Thank you so much for coming today. I'm Eliza, this is Aaliyah, that's Bella, and Aaliyah and I, as he said, are both seniors, and Bella's a junior. And we all co-lead the Brookline Cambodia Partnership Club at VHS together. And last February, we all got the amazing opportunity to go to Cambodia together, along with 3 other students and 2 teachers. And on that trip, we got to do a bunch of things. We got to visit the school that we helped build. We got to go to a bunch of museums and historical sites. And we also got to talk with and visit a bunch of NGOs. The most exciting part of that trip was when we got to go to the Harpswell Leadership Dorms in Phnom Penh. It is an organization that Mr. Green briefly explained that brings girls from rural villages around Cambodia to the capital city and gives them scholarships to the top universities in Phnom Penh, along with computers with internet, leadership training, and discussions every day on current events that are both national and international.
So when we were in Cambodia, after a long day of visiting the killing fields, it was just such an incredibly uplifting experience for us to go to the Harpswell dormitories and speak with these girls. Every girl that we spoke to had such a deep understanding of the strengths and the weaknesses of her country and where it stood, and then also how she was hoping to improve it when she graduated. And it was amazing to see how Harpswell had empowered its girls and the women that we met, but what was more amazing was how it inspired us. And as they shared their stories with us and told us about their experiences and their current academic interests, their confidence and dedication were just so helpful. And upon leaving Harpswell, not only have we made personal connections with many of the girls, we all felt a new hope for the future of Cambodia. And this really inspired us. And to quote Alan Lightman, if we help only the individual young women who go through our program, then I will consider our mission to have failed. we have a much larger goal, which is to help the entire country. And in order to do that, we need to produce leaders. This kind of thinking has inspired both Eliza and I and Bella it has influenced the colleges we are applying to, the courses we are taking, and the directions we hope our lives will follow.
So because of the big impact that the Harpswell, visiting the girls from Harpswell had on us, we were inspired to start a partnership with the Harpswell dorms, and we met with Alan Lightman, and we are hoping to raise the $8,000 that it takes to send a girl to Harpswell for 4 years. We hope that with your help, we will be able to reach this goal and have an impact on the future in Cambodia. And today, we are excited to see you guys chatting with us. She is a graduate of Harpswell, and last year she graduated top of her class at the Royal Institute of Law and Economics in Phnom Penh. She is one of the amazing girls we met last year and had a great personal connection with, and so we are very excited to have her here today, and she is currently attending Bowdoin College in Maine. She is amazing, so please welcome her.
Hello everybody. But in my country, we bow to say hello. You can do it? Yeah, it's called Kumriapsu, mean hello. Yes. So, again, my name is Silvia Change. I have an American name which is Sue. It is very easy. Yeah. So, all of my friends just call me Sue. And I come from Cambodia, just like the girls have mentioned earlier, and I'm from the Cambodia Foundation. And this year I am attending at Bowdoin. You have heard. So, it's the part. So I am attending at Bowdoin as a scholarship student for 1 year under the partnership between the Cambodia Foundation and Bowdoin College in Maine. Yeah, so and today it's my honor to be here working with the Brooklyn High School students and with all of you here to help us to empower women education in my country. They are working here to have empower Cambodian women education, but why do we do this? Let me have your attention to look at the Cambodian education for women in the past and until now first. So because of the patriarchy society in my country, so men dominate women in almost everything, like in family decisions, employment, and education, and so on. So because of this, I think very unfair things, so that let me draw you some examples of this unfair barriers that they put on women. First, I think parents, they prioritize sons' education. For example, if one family, they can support only one kid to go to school, of course they will afford son. They will transfer son to go to school but not daughter, and keep daughter to stay at house and do all the housework and to earn the money and to support the son to go to school. That's very unfair. And second, they concerned about safety, because in the past we don't have we don't have regular school. All the Cambodian students went to study at the Buddhist temple with the monk. So girls cannot do so. We can allow to go to the pagoda and study with the monk. So it's the reason why they are all kept at house and do all the housework. And the third one is the prejudice. They always believe that no matter how high a girl get education, she still work in the house, cook for husband, cleaning dishes, look after children. So it is profitless to send a girl to go to school. So they just decided to keep a girl at home and do all the housework. But luckily, now the society, I think, we have been changed some perspectives. No more prohibition for girls to study, but safety is still the concern for girls to go to further their education to colleges. Since most colleges were built in the capital city, which is Phnom Penh. It is very far away from our house in the province. So, if a girl so if a boy, they want to come to study in college, they can go and stay with the monk in the Buddhist temple. They don't have to pay anything. But for a girl, she can't do so. They have to rent a house, paying a lot of money. But this is a view from a rich family or a middle class family who can afford their kids to go to college. But for those who are poor family, the only decision is to quit the girl study and stop and stay at home. By seeing these obstacles, Dr. Alan Lightman, who's a professor at MIT, He's always believed in women education to develop country. He has a generous heart and a powerful idea is to establish a first dormitory for women to come to study in the city. So it's very different here. When you hear that, you might think like, why? Is there any dormitory in the university? No, it's not. It's different from here and in my country. Here, I think most colleges they have their own dormitory for students to come and stay on campus. But in my country, no. We just have classes for students. So if you want to study, you have to find a place to live by yourself. So it's not very helpful for those kids who come from the rural area or from the province like me to come to study. So that Hartsville is like my home, my second home for me to come and stay and to study in the college. Yeah. So Hartsville Foundation is also known as a first leadership center for women in Cambodia. And Hartsville Foundation provides us room and board to go to university.